Traveling with makeup is not always the easiest thing to do, especially if you're trying to travel carry-on only. So in today's video, I am giving you my best makeup travel tips to make it a little bit easier, hopefully. And we're not gonna go over all of the basic tips that you already know, like putting them in a quart-sized bag and using mini cosmetic jars. We're gonna get into some deeper, more advanced tips to hopefully make your traveling with makeup experience even easier. A couple weeks ago, I also posted a video with all of my favorite travel makeup must-haves, so you can watch that next if you're interested in that. And today we're gonna go over some of the tips now. So let's get to it. Number one, first of all, it is important that you know that not all makeup has to go in that clear bag to go through security. There's this common misconception that all of your makeup products have to go in that clear plastic bag in order to go through security, but that's not true. It's actually only your liquid items. So for example, powder foundation doesn't need to go in the clear bag. Lipstick is a solid, doesn't need to go in the clear bag. Those are just a couple examples. We'll dive more into that later. But first of all, I want you to know that you don't need to put everything in a clear bag if you're carrying it on through security. That being said, number two, not all makeup bags have to be clear. This is another common misconception that you have to have a clear makeup bag for all of your makeup. Well, because not all of your makeup necessarily has to go in a clear bag, then your entire makeup bag doesn't have to be clear if you don't want it to be. Instead, you could use whatever DOP kit, whatever makeup bag that you already use at home, and instead put your liquid products in a single-use clear Ziploc bag. That is totally an option. If it makes it easier for you, you can totally do that. This also could help you save weight if you have to be weight conscious for your carry-on for your destination or wherever you're flying from. Some destinations have stricter rules on weights than others. So sometimes instead of packing two makeup bags, one with your liquids, one with your non-liquids, or trying to jam all of your makeup products, liquid and not liquid, into a quart-sized bag, you can just use a super lightweight Ziploc quart-sized bag for just your liquids and then only have to bring one other makeup bag. Next is probably my best travel makeup tip, and that is to trade any product possible for a solid version of it. So again, I talk a lot about these alternatives in that travel makeup must-haves video, but to give you a couple ideas, instead of liquid foundation, pack powder foundation or a solid foundation stick or cream foundation. Those are solid. Instead of lip gloss that is liquid in a lip gloss tube, pack lipstick, lip liner, chapstick, or tinted chapstick. Instead of liquid eyeliner, pack an eyeliner pencil. Like, there are a bunch of different alternatives that are solid that don't count towards your liquid allowance that you can pack instead of the standard liquid makeup products that you might use on a day-to-day basis. Of course, I'm not necessarily telling you that you have to go out and buy all new makeup products because that can cost a lot of money. So that is definitely not what I'm saying. But if you already own them, or if you are thinking about trying them out or switching them out for your liquid products anyway, then this is a great time to, because they won't count towards your liquid allowance when you're traveling. But if you are traveling with liquid products, remember, this is a basic tip, but remember that it has to be 3.4 ounces or less, aka 100 milliliters or less, if you're traveling in or out of the US, and also in a lot of different countries too. Obviously check with your particular airline and country destination to make sure you're following all of the individualized rules and regulations, but that is pretty standard. At least it is the rule here in the US. Next, another makeup travel hack to consider if you are traveling with some liquid products is to be creative with how you repack and repackage those makeup products. For example, I mentioned this in my last video, but it's a hack worth mentioning in this video as well. And that is, if you are packing liquid foundation, instead of bringing your whole big bottle of foundation that might be expensive too if you use an expensive foundation product, buy empty lip gloss tubes from Amazon or a bulk store and fill that empty lip gloss tube with your foundation. This is a fantastic way to make that big bulky bottle into a super travel size, travel friendly liquid makeup version that will be so much easier to pack with your other liquid products in a quart size bag. Another hack, kind of like an empty lip gloss tube, you could also get perfume diffusers and fill those with your watery products like your makeup removers or your toners. Any of your watery products you can put in a perfume diffuser, and that should work to spray on your face instead of bringing those bulky bottles as well. I've never actually tried that one before, but I kind of just like thought of it on the spot. Maybe this is something that people already do. I don't know. But I just kind of thought of that on the spot. I'm like, wow, that's really smart. I should try that. Or instead of using a perfume diffuser bottle, you could also do these next couple of makeup travel tips that I have mentioned in my other videos, but I think they are genius and they work so well. One is pretty simple, and that is to use makeup remover wipes instead of liquid makeup remover. Wipes are considered a solid, not a liquid, even when they're wet, so you should not have an issue with your makeup remover counting towards your liquid allowance if you bring wipes. You can either bring individually wrapped, travel-friendly, individual use wipes, or you can use what I use, which are the makeup remover towels that are reusable. They work really well. I really like those. Or your next tip, you could pre-soak cotton pads with those watery products. This is a travel makeup hack that I have mentioned in a few of my videos, and it's because it really works. Like, I was surprised. I was a little bit skeptical at first. I was like, are these cotton pads actually gonna stay soaked throughout my entire trip? Are they gonna dry up? Am I gonna have enough product to use if I pre-soak cotton pads? And it actually works really well. So basically, I just use dry cotton pads, take my watery products like toner, makeup remover, any other watery skincare products or makeup products that you have, and I pre-soak those cotton pads. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, wow, I am just thinking of new hacks, at least new to me. I don't know, maybe someone said this on the internet before, but another one, I wonder what it would be like if you pre-soak cotton pads with perfume. I usually just use a perfume diffuser for my perfume because that makes the most sense to me, but I'm like, I wonder if I sprayed a cotton pad with my perfume to then like rub on the inside of my hands or wherever I want the perfume the day that I'm wearing it on my trip. I wonder if that would work. If anyone's tried that, please let me know if it works. Anyway, you get the idea. Pre-soaked cotton pads will turn your liquid watery products into solid versions so that they don't count towards your precious liquid allowance. I have done this before, and of course it's not like as much liquid as you're probably used to using at home without like the pre-soaked pads, but the pre-soaked pads, all things considering, work pretty well, especially if your trip's only like a week long. I feel like if you're not using as much product as you're maybe used to for only a week or a few days, like that's not a big deal. And they're definitely soaked enough. They definitely stay wet enough throughout the trip. I haven't had them dry out as long as they're sealed in a Ziploc bag, nice and airtight. I haven't had an issue with them drying. They work pretty well, all things considering, and are worth it for trips in my opinion. This next travel makeup tip might be my favorite tip and the one I use most consistently on literally every single trip since I started doing it, since I first did it. And that is to pack your makeup and your toiletries. This goes for toiletries too. Pack your makeup as you use it the day before you leave or the day of your trip. So what I mean by that, instead of packing my toiletry bag in my makeup bag, like when I'm packing my clothes, maybe a couple days before my trip, I will wait to pack my toiletry bag until literally the night before and morning of my departure for my trip. And here's why. Not only is it easier and faster because you don't have to pack it and then take the products out to use them and, you know, you're just creating more work for yourself. So not only is it easier and more efficient to pack as you use the products, but that way I don't forget any toiletries or makeup products that I use on a day-to-day basis and that I'll want on my trip. If I pack my makeup products and my skincare products the night before as I'm using them, as I'm getting ready for bed the night before my trip, and also pack them as I'm using them the morning of, applying my makeup before my flight or whatever, before I leave my house, if I pack those products as I use them in the morning, then I don't forget what I need. Like, I don't forget any of the products that I'll want on my trip because I literally have it in my hand, am using it, and then just put it in my toiletry bag that I'm using for my trip instead of back into my bathroom cupboard or at home makeup bag. So that is probably my favorite key tip for traveling with makeup, is to pack your products as you use them. Of course, maybe you're not wearing as much makeup or any makeup on your flights. That is totally normal and totally good and okay. So instead, for those situations, I will still run through my head the morning of as I'm doing my light makeup or, you know, washing my face or whatever. As I'm getting ready and still packing my other toiletries as I use them, I will literally run through in my head exactly step by step my makeup routine that I'm going to want to use on the trip. And as I go through in my head step to step, I'm like, okay, start with my eyebrows. Then I move to, you know, my eyeshadow or whatever. I'll go step by step in my head. As I go through that routine, I will pack those essentials. And that way I don't forget any of my makeup products when I'm traveling, because it kind of stinks when you forget stuff on your trips. Obviously, you don't want to have to go out of your way to go to a store on your trip to buy a makeup product, or you don't want to be missing it if you want to use it. I've had trips where I forgot mascara and I was like, really? That's like the one makeup product that if I'm doing like a no makeup day, I will still put mascara on. You know, like that's the one product that I use every single day. And there have been trips, a couple trips where I've forgotten them in the past. But now as I'm going through the routine in my head and packing as I'm going through step by step this makeup routine, now I don't forget those things. So that is my favorite tip for sure for traveling with makeup in a carry-on or in a check bag for that matter. And lastly, now of course, like I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, it's no surprise, it is no, brand new unique travel tip to put your larger toiletry items into small cosmetic travel size jars. That is not new. However, what you may or may not have thought about is swapping out your makeup products, particularly your liquid makeup products, for smaller mini versions. For example, I use liquid eyeliner pretty much every day. I really like liquid eyeliner. I choose to travel with it as opposed to or in addition to an eyeliner pencil because that's what I like using, even though it is liquid and does need to go in that clear liquids bag through security. But instead of bringing a long, like pencil size liquid eyeliner pen, I use a very miniature version of liquid eyeliner. It still lasts me for months, lasts me a really long time. I actually use it on a day-to-day basis. It's the Well People brand, I believe. I put it in my travel makeup must-haves video, talked a lot about it, but it is a miniature version. This goes for eyeliner pencils too. You can get mini versions. It goes for mascara. You can get mini versions. Lipsticks is another great one. You can get super small lipsticks or lip glosses. And again, this is not a new tip by any means, especially for like shampoos, conditioners, face washes, and other larger toiletries, but it is something to consider for your makeup too, especially those liquid makeup products. That pretty much sums it up for today's video. If you have any other tips for traveling with makeup, especially in a carry-on with that limited liquid space, drop them in the comments. We all want to know all of your travel makeup hacks. And of course, I will link the travel makeup must-haves video right here for you to watch next. Other than that, I will see you in next week's video. So for now, ciao.